All right, today I'd like to talk about you guys with a very important ministry, a ministry that is taking on two major problems that are of epidemic proportions here in the U.S. I would like to discuss this ministry, which is called CareNet, because I'm a Christian, and this ministry helps save the unborn and helps give people who are involved in unplanned pregnancies real solutions, Christ-centered solutions for their very real problems. Today we're going to discuss CareNet's mission, the problems they are addressing, the solutions they provide, and also how they are rated by Charity Navigator. Let's begin with CareNet's mission statement, which is from their website. CareNet is a Christ-centered ministry whose mission is to promote a culture of life within our society in order to serve people facing unplanned pregnancies and related sexual issues. Let's unpack that a little bit. So CareNet is in the business of saving lives, and what they do is they give hope and direction to those involved in unplanned pregnancies, even those who have already gone through an abortion. In an article published in January of this year, which can be found on the New York Times website, author Pam Belk quotes Roland Warren, the head of CareNet, and Roland Warren calls CareNet's work a compassionate approach to this issue. Now that we've briefly discussed CareNet's mission, let's talk about the problems they are addressing. Let's first discuss unintended pregnancy. Now the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on their website revealed this stunning fact. In 2006, 49% of pregnancies were unintended. 49%, that's half. Okay, so that's for every planned pregnancy, there's an unintended or an unplanned pregnancy. The second problem that CareNet addresses is abortion. And here's a statistic from a multiple authored article that can be found on the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's website. In the abortion reporting areas, the ratio of abortions to live births in 2009 was 227 per 1,000. So that's almost one abortion for every 4 live births. Here's one more statistic from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's website, which actually wasn't taken from that previous article, but here it is. A total of 784,507 abortions were reported to CDC for 2009. Now that we have an idea of just how widespread unplanned pregnancy and abortion is, let's talk about what CareNet is doing about it. CareNet has many facilities and they offer many services. On CareNet's website, they state that they have more than 1,100 pregnancy centers. That is a huge number. In the New York Times online article I mentioned earlier, author Pam Belk declares that there are about 2,500 pregnancy centers. So CareNet makes up close to half of all pregnancy centers here in the U.S. Now, as far as services are concerned, here are the words of Rhonda Thompson of CareNet, which appear on the website for the Diocese of Madison's version of the Catholic Herald. This is what Rhonda Thompson says. In addition to free pregnancy testing, consultations, and ultrasounds, we now offer, all free of charge, parenting and childbirth classes, ongoing one-on-one support with a nurse, support for men, a 24/7 phone line, comprehensive STI testing and treatment for women, LifeWise abstinence and STI education, whole heart post-abortion support, and the Elizabeth House residential program. So, as you can see, CareNet solutions are all about creating a culture of life through their national presence and through their compassionate, life-changing services. Now that we've discussed CareNet's solutions, let's take a look at how they are rated by Charity Navigator. And these listed facts come straight from Charity Navigator's website. Almost 3/4 of CareNet's expenses are program expenses. CareNet spends about a quarter for every dollar it raises. And for money, Charity Navigator rates CareNet 1 of 4 stars. Now for accountability and transparency, they are given a rating of 70 out of 70. So you can get an idea of the integrity of this company. And overall, they are given a rating of 45 of 70 and 2 of 4 stars. In conclusion, we've discussed CareNet's mission, the problems they are addressing, the solutions they provide, and how they are rated by Charity Out. I hope you all can see how needed CareNet is and how fundamental they are to solving the unplanned pregnancy and abortion crisis. Thank you all for your time and for your careful attention.